Hello, everyone. Hope you are having an amazing Monday. And I know it's late, but I could not let the day go by without stopping in for our Momentous Monday moment. And simply put, this week's encouragement is do too much. 3 words: do too much. And what I mean when I say do too much is whatever you know you need to do, whatever you know you can do, whatever you know you should do, no matter what it looks like to other people. Honey, do too much. Um, I've had like a couple of different scenarios, I'll put it that way, over the past couple of weeks where different people that I was getting to know for various reasons maybe mentioned something that I was doing or that I planned to do. And, with no harm or malice intended, they were like, oh, you really don't have to do all of that. Not, in a snarky way, but just really reassuring me that you don't have to do that. In most of those scenarios, it was something that to me was standard, something that to me I should do. In some cases, it's something I wanted to do. And then in other cases, it was something that is just what I do. And even though it might be too much for somebody else, it is just enough for me. Some examples of that: one of my favorite, I guess, style and fashion creatives, I don't know how long ago it was, but it just dropped in my mind. She did like a voiceover. She did a video, but I saw a lot of people using her voiceover. And it was about how, she would get dressed up just simply to go to the mailbox because she creates content around fashion and clothes. And, people would be like, where you going? And simply to the mailbox kind of thing. That's what I mean when I say do too much, even if it looks like too much to other people. It might be standard to you. It might not be anywhere near your over the top, but it might be too much for somebody else, or it might be unnecessary for somebody else. But a lot of times, it's what somebody else would do if they were brave enough to be themselves. And oftentimes, when you just go on ahead and do too much because it's what you do, you are freeing and empowering someone else. Do too much. Someone else might not feel like they need to wear makeup to a particular thing, but you feel like wearing it. Wear it. Do too much. Even if you're the only one who has it on. Be yourself if that's what you want to do. And I notice that sometimes people unintentionally project their own insecurities, especially when it comes to doing things differently or taking out more time with one thing than the other because it's just something that you need to do for you. I'm not saying I'm just using that as an example. I'm not saying you have to go full face, caked out makeup for everything. But if it makes you feel good to go grocery shopping, honey, do too much. Do what you feel you should do. But also, if it makes you feel amazing to take care of your skin and just walk out fresh faced, whatever it is that makes you feel comfortable in your own skin, obviously appropriately in appropriate situations. If it makes you feel comfortable in your own skin, it doesn't have to be what somebody else does. And just because someone tells you you don't have to do thus and such, that doesn't mean that you should stop or that you're doing too much or that you are too much. Nothing that you do that is about you being the best that God created you to be should be predicated upon someone else feeling away. Now, of course, there's something to be said when you're in certain leadership positions and so forth and so on, about the environment that you create, the precedent that you set. But, that really does go both ways. At the end of the day, I'm learning no matter how much I love comfortable clothes and comfortable gear, when I'm dressed a particular way, there's a certain amount of respect that is commanded before I even open my mouth. Not because I'm trying to be bougie or any of the things, but basically, that is just kind of the nature of humanity, the nature of human beings, even though I'm the exact same person with the exact same mind and heart and soul and ability to love and care for others, as well as show respect and regard for myself, even if I'm wearing leggings and a baggy t shirt. But there's just, certain spaces where I just feel good being dressed a particular way. I just feel good when I want to wear a fresh face, but I want to pop a color of lipstick. I'm not wearing the lipstick to impress you. I'm wearing it because it looks good on me and it makes me feel good. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what other people think. Oftentimes, when people try to make you feel out of place or like you're doing too much to bring attention to yourself, when you are simply being yourself and being comfortable, it is them projecting their own insecurities. So that's just something that as we grow and especially as we increase and move into different spaces, it starts to become more and more obvious how important it is for us to embrace who God uniquely called us to be and have confidence in the fact that we can discern how to move in different situations and know how to create a particular atmosphere, but at the same time know how to be ourselves regardless of who feels a way about it. I That is my encouragement for this momentous Monday. Do too much.